Check that out, guys. About 6:40 in the morning. On the backside of the field, all you can see is a patch of ground fog. That is so cool. Yeah, buddy. That's right, 6:40 in the morning. Why? Why am I up? Even the chickens are crowing. Go back to bed. Good morning, guys. Well, it's like 6:45, and just took the dog out. The folks wanted to do a breakfast and then go to a flea market that's open today to look for some more used furniture. So, a very early start to the day. But that's all right, I guess. You know, every now and then you gotta meet the sun as it comes up, just to keep you an honest soul, I guess. So that's what I'm doing up early. So I'm gonna go do some shopping with the folks and a breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person. I seldom ever eat breakfast, but you know, I'll do it this time. You know, why not? Just so I can remember why I don't really like breakfast more than anything else. But it might be good. We're going to a new place, Rick's Cafe, so hopefully it's good, and hopefully we find something at the flea market. So, and it's nice out right now. The sun hasn't even come up yet, so it's a beautiful morning for sure. Let's see what the day brings, guys. Well, guys, breakfast was a bit of a bust. Rick's Cafe, not that great. And then we couldn't find the flea market. Went up and down the entire length of the road it was supposed to be on, but never did find it, so not quite sure what that was all about, but there you go. So had the folks drop me off at the entrance to the park so I could get my first walk in anyway. Breakfast, disappointment, but I'm not a breakfast person, so maybe I'm not the best judge, but anyway, gonna get the walk in and get home and decide what to do with the rest of the day, I guess. So we'll see what happens. Talk to you guys later. Hey guys. Well, the folks found where the flea market was, so we went back out. It was a small one, nothing too spectacular, but I did get a new hat, so I'll have to show that to you there later on. Now we're headed off to Publix to get a few things, but the folks stopped at Dunkin' Donuts. I'm going to get a nice unsweetened tea, something cold to drink, but not a sweetened tea, so I'm cutting out my sugar. So that'll be tasty, and then we'll head to Publix and get a few things, and then back home. So it took a little while, but we found the flea market. It's amazing, and I don't even know what time it is. Losing track of the morning, but that's good. Getting things accomplished, having a good time. You know, you got to do that once in a while. All right, guys, later. Hey guys, just got back from going to Publix, and I got myself a Publix sandwich. So I figured I'd get dropped off at the front gate as I normally do, and walk home. Sorry about the wind. And that way I've gotten 2 walks in before I have the sandwich. So, and it's almost 11 o'clock, so I gotta walk quickly or it gets too hot. Talk to you guys later. Hey guys. Well, it's about 10 after 1. I got about an hour and 20 minutes before I talk to the fiance. I just was online. There's this company, and I've been looking into it. A lot of these online companies where you process paperwork or something, or process money through your bank account, huge startup fees. You have to find the work. It's all on you. Not really great. I find most internet-based businesses really don't work. I haven't had very good luck. I've tried a couple of them, so I know what I'm talking about when I say they don't work. But this one, it's got commissions, but it gives you a flat fee of $2,300 a month plus 8% commission. Now, in theory, you could make $25,000 to $3,000 a month. But there's a few questions. You process money in and out of your account every day, large amounts of money, probably a couple thousand. Not really sure how the bank's going to deal with that, or the government. I'm not sure what the taxes are, because you're an independent contractor, so you pay your own taxes. Not really sure how that works. I'm not really sure how much you have to process every day. They say you work 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. 10 hours a week for $550. I spend that much on just working on YouTube stuff. If that would work, it would solve a lot of my problems. No transportation fees. You know, I can work at my own house. The only thing I need is a phone. I mean, I have a cell phone, but the coverage here isn't great, so I'd probably have to have a landline. And then I'd have to have long distance, so that would be a cost. Of course, you could write that off at the end of the years as a business expense. It's interesting. I'm not holding my breath, but if this were to work out, I could make a lot of money, not working too much, but being on the internet, which is what I'm doing now anyway. it's a good idea. I like the idea, the concept. If it really works is the key. So I've been dealing with that today, but I'm going to give my eyes a break. So much reading. I mean, you got to go everything. I mean, you know, the other thing is there's no startup costs. They pay for everything. So it's interesting, and it's a 30-day trial. So whether you like it or they don't like you, or whatever, after 30 days, they can cancel or you can cancel. So it's an interesting idea. It's a little better of a setup than I've seen before. I got to do a little more research, check with a bit of Better Business Bureau. But like I said, I'm gonna give my eyes a rest because I got to chat with the fiance here in a little bit. So we'll look into that one. But who knows? Maybe this will be the next thing I do. I haven't had much luck finding work otherwise. So I mean, I'll do anything. I'm gonna give everybody a once over just to see if there's any way I can make money. So while this may not have been something I would have normally thought of doing, it's definitely got my interest peaked. We'll see how it all works out. But so yeah, been an interesting day so far. Considering I've been up since 6:30, it's been a long day for me, but still got plenty of daylight left. So let's see if we can accomplish a few more things before we call it a day. Hey guys, 4:30. Just got done talking to the fiance, and figured I'd get a third walk in. We got some rain clouds rolling in today, so I figured get the third one in, and I may not be able to get a fourth in. I did get 4 walks yesterday, though. I did pretty good. I got my new hat on that I bought today at the flea market. Yeah, we actually went back out to the flea market and found it, so that went pretty good. But I got my hat, $2, good deal. I like a new hat once in a while, so I wanted something different, something lighter, so I went with this one. Pretty happy with it. The chat with the fiance went really well. It's always good. Chatted with her for, oh good lord, 2 hours I think, so always enjoy a good chat with the fiance. But ooh, wind's picking up. Yeah, she's gonna rain, so I guess I better get this walk in, guys. We'll catch you here in a little bit. Hey guys, walk number 4. Just went out to dinner with the parents. Had seafood. It was actually very good. It was a good meal, so had him drop me off as I normally do, so I get in walk number 4. So this is good. I'm averaging 3 to 4 walks a day now, so that's good. I'm thinking about getting a bicycle when I get the funds, so I can do a little bike riding. I think that'll be helpful too. So not too bad today. It was a little rainy when we left, but it's cleared off, so that's a good thing. Then we'll get a walk in, and then we'll go in and see what we got for emails. Catch you guys later. Hello guys. Well, we reached the end of another day. Looks like a couple of things worthy of doing tomorrow that the folks want to get accomplished. So might be another interesting day, but it was a good day. Started off kind of a disappointment, but ended on a very good note. So I'm very pleased with that, and got a possible lead on a job that might be internet connected. So I'm kind of working on that one. Still not sure how that's going to play out yet, but I'm looking into it. So pretty stoked about that too. So all in all, this was definitely an A+ kind of day. And that's all you can ask for out of any day, I think. So I'm going to end the vlog here, and then I got to go shave, and then I'm going to settle in for a little TV, I think. But thank you for watching as always, guys. Please subscribe, comment, and rate. You know, if there's something you think I can do better, please let me know. If you think I'm doing a great job, let me know. Alright guys, enjoy every day the good Lord sends your way. I will check you guys out tomorrow.